just so I get all the right numbers.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that activate later with the T-Mobile. So whenever you turn the phone on and you're going through the setup process, it'll pop up on that phone and say, "Hey, if you want to go to activate, just hit yes."
Okay.
All right. Other than that, you are all good to go.
All right. Thank you.
No problem.
Got it. I just left the Apple Store with my new iPhone 16 Pro Max. I was a little surprised when I walked up how long the lines were. I've gotten the phone on release day before, but only in the afternoon, I believe. So this is the first time I went as early in the morning as possible. So my reservation time was to pick up between 8:30 and 8:45, and I got there a little bit before 8:30, I believe. And there was already 2 lines. So when I got there, they scanned my code and then they sent me into the shorter line. So I guess that was the line for people that had pre-ordered and made a reservation, and maybe the other line must have been people that were just trying to buy it there on the spot, which I can't even imagine doing, but that's just me. I like to see the options online and kind of think it through first. I had to wait about 20 minutes probably, and they didn't, oh shoot, my music had been on. They didn't just go in line based on the order that you were in line. They were going by reservation times and calling people in based on those times. So I could have gotten there later probably, but still gotten in about the same time, I'm guessing. The shorter line with the people that had already pre-ordered with the reservation was about, there weren't many people in that line, maybe 10 people. And when I was standing there for 20 minutes, they only called maybe 3 or 4 people inside. But I think a lot of people set them up in the store or do their trade-in in the store. But I just got the box with me. I was in and out of the store within just a couple minutes. He asked if I wanted to get Apple Care again, and just scanned it and told me how to do the trade-in at home. And that was pretty much it. I was on my way with my new phone. They didn't even ask for my ID. They said, make sure you bring a valid government ID. And they didn't even ask. And you know what? Last time, they wouldn't even let me pick up my computer that I had ordered, but put under pickup for Gene, whiskey. I don't know. I felt that was kind of strange. I mean, yeah, the computer does cost more. It was a nice heavy machine, but they were not even going to consider letting me go without. All right, I'm just blabbing. All right, let's do it. It's about 9:30 on Friday, September 20th, and I just got back from the Apple Store picking up my brand new iPhone 16 Pro Max. I haven't opened it up yet. I brought it back here to film the unboxing. Let's open it up. Man, when he first brought this out, I couldn't believe how small the box was. I think this might have been something that they started doing with the 15, but I'm coming from a 14, so this box is tiny. Ooh. Whoops. Got too excited. There we go. Wow, it feels so thin. Now, I'm sure part of that is not having a case on it yet, like my normal phone does. I'm used to it having a case and a bit more bulk in general, but this phone is a good bit thinner than the previous models. It's beautiful, as expected, so I got the natural titanium color. I really kind of debated a lot on what color to get. or maybe I didn't debate enough because I was just ready to buy it and went with my gut and got this one. But I really did think the black and the white also looked really nice. So hopefully I don't regret it, but I think this looks nice. I don't normally pick silver for things, but I like to be able to mix it up some, I think. Just, it feels so good. I mean, like any Apple product does. All right. Here we go. Okay, that's going to be turning on. I am so happy to be upgrading to one that has the USB-C. That is one of the things I'm most excited about from switching from the 14 to the 16, both Pro Max. But this is just going to be so much better when traveling and just looking. Okay, let's continue after a slight camera malfunction. So, as I was saying, I am so excited to be updating to one that charges with the USB-C. It's just going to be so much better for transferring data when you film lots of stuff with the phone and need to get it to the computer or hard drive. I believe you can even film directly onto a hard drive, which I might consider doing some. Oh my God! My camera keeps messing up, but I've been trying to say I'm super excited to be updating to the USB-C cable for charging and also data transfer and stuff like that. That's going to be awesome. Okay, let's go with default. Quick start, bring your current phone into close contact with this one. Transfer my phone number. Goodbye, old phone. Activating. All right, I moved my phone number to this phone now. So now I have an option to how to transfer my data. Transfer from iPhone, transfer directly, so this iPhone will be ready with your data when you finish setting up. Okay, let's do it like that. Woo! That's cool, I've never seen this graphic before. Here's everything set up as you had it on your other iPhone. I forgot I have to enter all these card things again. Okay, let's pause this for a second. All right, I had to use my phone that I'm filming on for a second to set this up, so I had to stop filming. Lost connection. Okay, I gotta stop filming with my phone for a second to get this all set up, unfortunately. Oh, I only had to scan my face once. I guess my data has been transferred and I've added my cards, my credit cards again that I previously added. You just have to go through and enter the security code. And now we're just gonna continue on. Action button. I think it's this one, yeah. Wait, or is it this? All the way up here? I kind of wish it was down here. That's kind of hard to get to. All the way up there? I haven't decided yet what I want to use the action button for, so I think I'm going to wait on this at the moment. Do it later. Our camera control, click camera control to open the camera app. Data transfer cancel, what the hell? Ugh. Reset? I guess I have to fucking erase it all. What the fuck? I'm annoyed. Why did this happen? Now it's got to take forever to... Ugh! Hey, I'm back after my data has transferred to my new phone. There are two different options you can choose when transferring your data from your old phone to your new phone. One is over iCloud, and it kind of happens in the background, so you can keep using your phones while that's happening. The other option is just a direct transfer from phone to phone, and you can't use either of the phones while that transfer is happening. Now, that's the option I decided to go with. It had said it was going to take about 15 or 20 minutes, but after I started it, the estimated time went up to 8 hours. Now, I don't think it actually ended up taking that long, but it did take probably at least 6 hours or so. So I just ended up going into work and letting it transfer while I was working there. So now it's all done and set up, ready to use. I still need to go through and adjust some settings, figure out what I want to do with some of the new things with iOS 18. I'm excited.